When the Romans smoked marijuana, it turned them into pacifists, and they lost their empire because pot smokers hate violence. The Arabs smoked marijuana because they had to live in Arabia. You would too. But wait a minute, isn't marijuana dangerous? What about that commercial with the frying pan? Won't pot fry your brain, destroy your memory, turn you into a lazy bum? Well, no it won't. After 30 plus years of pot smoking, my own brain is in top working order. In fact, every time I smoke a little marijuana, my IQ shoots up 20 points and I get a strong urge to learn algebra. It even works on lower animals, though how animals can be lower than some people I know is beyond me. The other day, my cat ate some marijuana I was growing, and an hour later, I caught her reading the Wall Street Journal. Another miracle. Somebody alert the Pope. More proof that marijuana is the wonder drug of the 21st century. Marijuana is even good for snake bites because the THC in pot neutralizes the venom. The only problem is you have to have fresh THC in your blood when you're bitten, and that means to be fully protected against snakes, you have to be stoned all the time. If you live in a snake-infested area, I suggest you smoke an extra joint or two a day just to be safe. Or do you have trouble sleeping? Do you get up in the night and can't go back to sleep? Smoke some pot at bedtime and you'll sleep the night through and halfway into the next morning. A caveat though, be careful about oversleeping if you have any anxious airs hanging around. Some of them are mighty equipped with a sheet, and you may wake up and find yourself being trundled off to the nearest mortuary just for sleeping in one day. What's more, marijuana is effective against Alzheimer's disease. You don't give it to the patient, though. You smoke it yourself so you won't catch it. Some people believe if you smoke enough pot, you won't get Alzheimer's. But I can't remember if that's true or not. Suppose you're in excellent health. Maybe you're one of those old-timers who runs in marathons and climbs mountains and lives on wheat germ. Can you still use marijuana? Of course you can. Pot's value as a recreational drug is well known. It's especially good for shut-ins since they can take a trip without leaving their room.
Time for your trip, George.
Great, I'm raring to go. Anyone seen Marlon Perkins?
All right, let's get more specific. How do you get marijuana? The feds say pot is illegal in every state, including the ones that okayed medical marijuana laws recently. If they catch you with pot, they could send you to the big house for life. That means you have to learn to be devious and cunning. Trust no one. Don't leave roaches or clips in ashtrays in your car or anywhere else. Be creative in hiding your pot. Ladies can hide it in their bras. Nobody's going to reach into an old lady's bra if he can help it. If you've got a job and they make you take a drug test, claim you inhaled secondhand smoke from some ne'er-do-wells who hang out in your condo. Who knows? Worked for that guy in the Olympics. Now for some tips on how to buy marijuana. One reliable source is the Hells Angels. These guys always have pot for sale. Stop any biker you see on the street and place an order.
Hey buddy, what can I do for you?
Listen, I'm fresh out of marijuana. Pot. You got any extra pot in your bag there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, good.
Probably do, yeah. There you go.
Oh, there you go, man. Yeah, here you go. Thank you very much.
Good,
Appreciate it. Say, did I get a senior citizen's discount?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, God.
Or, if there's a Hells Angels clubhouse near you, why, just drop in and pick up a quick ounce. Tell them I sent you. It's a good idea to buy marijuana at night, as the guys who sell pot only work nights. And never go alone. You should always travel in packs, as most gangbangers are intimidated by the sight of 7 or 8 senior citizens heading their way with their walkers and canes and seeing eye dogs. The thugs are afraid the old-timers might drop dead on them and they'll be charged with murder or worse. Only take enough cash for the pot. No jewelry, gold watches, credit cards, nothing. You can park close to the building in the handicap spot to expedite your getaway if pursued. Remember to wear rubber-soled shoes in case something goes awry and you have to run fast and jump over things.
You know, I can run like a deer with these babies.
As you can see, getting marijuana isn't easy. If you can't buy pot, you can always grow it under lights in your own home, but it's a tricky business unless you've got a green thumb. And you've got to watch out for the feds. If they catch you growing marijuana, they can seize your house and your seeing eye dog under the drug forfeiture laws. One way to grow pot is to throw some seeds over the fence behind your neighbor's garage. And grow it there, so if the feds find it, they'll seize his house and not yours. If you live in San Diego or on the Florida coast, you may find marijuana washed up on the beach in bales. If you should find a bale or two, call me at once. I'm in the book. I'm fully licensed to store pot and will see that it's distributed to sick old folks across the state. Of course, I'll have to deduct a small amount, say 50%, for expenses, but you may be assured most of the rest of it will go to the needy. Whatever you do, don't turn it into the cops. They'll pose with the swag and the chief will give you a handshake like the one the bank president gave W.C. Fields in the bank dick after he caught the robber and saved the bank's money. And then the cops will take the pot down to the police station and smoke it themselves.